What is up, guys? My name is Wawa and I am back and another Awesomenauts video right here is coming to your way. It is actually a challenge video. This time we'll be featuring Leon, the very famous, infamous I guess, Leon, known for his good stuff, but also a lot of people hate him, so I guess infamous is a kind of an accurate word for him. And the challenge will be a clone army. Make a clone army, that's pretty much it. Make the most out of your clones and such, and that's pretty much what I did for this video. So thank you to the person who submitted the request. Actually, I believe it was draftingdave. His ID is draftingdave, so shout out to you, man. Hope you keep on playing and maybe we can play sometime. But anyways, yeah, we are gonna be showing you guys a little bit of different Leon playstyle right here. I'm not sure if you guys do this yourself, but I just wanted to show you guys that this is indeed possible. Not really that easy, but it is doable. Now, if you guys are wondering what my loadout is, my loadout basically is for my clone. It's gonna be the move upgrade or the move loadout, the attack loadout, and also the self-destruct loadout, where the self-destruct does 25 damage on the first level and also 50 damage on the second level. Basically, the attack loadout, it does half as damage as you do. Basically, if you have 8 attacks or 8 damage per attack, your clone will do 4 damage per attack, so that's actually not that bad. And also the walk loadout, it's pretty good. It's pretty much the same as just basically walking. He doesn't really adapt to your upgrade though, so basically if you have move speed upgrade, your clone is not gonna have the move speed upgrade that I was actually hoping for, because that would be pretty awesome. That means your clones can get from point A to point B a little bit quicker, and their HP or their time will last a little bit longer, because those clones doesn't really last forever. They do have a time limit. I believe the time limit is around 16 seconds if I'm not mistaken, because basically the cooldown for every clone you make, it's around 8 seconds, and then you can only make 2 basically. And once you're about to finish with the second cooldown, the first clone that you made is pretty much gone already. So that's not really that bad. Maybe, or most likely, it is for balance concerns, which I highly agree, because you don't really want to see like a gazillion Yuri or a gazillion Leon clones walking towards your turret, which is most likely going to be happening if ever the time limit is not implemented. But yeah, as you guys can see here, my playstyle basically is just defense. Because what my clone does right now, it just does self-destruct damage. 25 damage in general. It's pretty much like a Yuri mine, so it just stands there and such, waiting for it to be taken out by maybe the melee droids or maybe some ranged characters. But yeah, as long as it's up there, it's gonna be there for a while. As I said, 60 seconds is the time for it, and yeah, it's gonna do 25 damage whoever's near it. I think it's an AoE, so how many like it doesn't matter how many opponents there are around, maybe like there's like 8 creeps around it, it's gonna hit all of those creeps. And also the self-destruct does some damage as well to towers, so that's actually a really key thing that you need to keep in mind, because those towers HP are pretty crucial. It's actually pretty funny that all of the attacks, I guess, how Leon does so well against towers. Like his crit, it does affect towers as well, or it doesn't. It does add up whenever you're making or you're attacking a tower. And also, yeah, basically pretty much everything. The tongue doesn't really attack the tower, or maybe it does. Actually, I've not tried tonguing the tower. That sounds weird, but yeah, I've never actually tried that. It could work, but most likely it's not gonna work. That would be too OP. The tongue actually does a lot of damage if you think about it. With the upgrade, I believe some people counted it as 30 damage or 60 damage. I haven't really maximized it. Maybe I can do the challenge build also with just tongue upgrade, no invisibility and whatever. That could be pretty fun. Maybe I'm gonna try that. If you guys are interested in seeing that, please do post them in the comments down below. Or if you guys have any suggestions actually on what the challenge should be next, please do post them down below. I actually have already completed a challenge upgrade or a challenge video for Yuri, which you guys definitely will be surprised on what happened with that challenge. I actually indeed was heavily surprised. with the alchemy challenge, and yeah, I can't wait to show it to you guys. It's gonna be up most likely the next day after you guys see this video, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, by the way, for our teams on my side, because the blue team, we do have me, Leon, we have a Froggy G, and we have, I believe, a Clunk still, or I think maybe the Coco is in here right now, because we do get a Coco player in this game, and I believe he's gonna be here very shortly. I don't know if you guys saw that like 5 seconds back, that my mouse is actually all jittery. This is actually the first time that this happened to me, and this is actually only playing with Leon. I'm not sure if it's entirely just a Leon issue. Maybe there was something changed whenever they did the upgrade or whenever they patched them and such. So I need to actually talk to the tech team about that, because they really need to fix that. It's really bothering. Makes you confused what you're doing. Good thing that the movement of your character doesn't really need the mouse pointer for it to move around and such. So yeah, I guess some people already are experiencing it, but me, for this patch alone, this is the first time that I experienced this. So there you go, we do have our Coco, Froggy G, and Leon in our team. On the other side, we have Voltar, Durpo, and who is the other one? I believe I saw Leon earlier. There was actually a lot of characters earlier, and yeah, new characters come in every time, or a lot of times in this game, because there were bots earlier as well, so it's kind of understandable. I mean, let's talk about the patch real quick. So if you guys don't know yet, the patch 1.2 came out this Friday, August 10th. That's 10 days after the game's release, and a lot of things have been changed since the launch version, since vanilla actually. It's really crazy that those changes really will affect how we play the game. For example, Coco's changes, definitely game changing. You have to really play differently now with Coco, because it's so weird. Like, I play Coco a lot, and I usually use her because her mid-game playstyle, or my mid-game playstyle for her, it's pretty damn good. I can usually own the mid-game stage. I can control the tempo during the mid to late game stages of the game, just because I'm maxing out her lightning ball. Like, before, lightning ball went completely upgraded, does 70 damage, but now it only does 55 damage, if I remember correctly. Or am I not doing the math again? I believe it's 55 or 50 damage once it's upgraded correctly, because they made it so that she's gonna be just a support character. Like, they improved her blind upgrade or blind loadout. They improved her lightning ball speed, I guess. Like, whenever you're upgrading your lightning ball range, the speed also increases as well. So that's actually one good thing, I guess. But I would rather have my damage back than have the move speed of the lightning ball faster, because I don't know, I really like doing a lot of damage with just one hit. Like, it's even hard enough to hit the opponent with just lightning ball, but to make it a little bit weaker and maybe not functionable in the mid-game stages, it might be too much. But then again, the cooldown of the lightning ball really went down a lot, from 4.5, I believe. No, excuse me. From I forgot, from 7 seconds to 4 seconds, 4.5 seconds. That's actually a huge increase in the, like, how much lightning ball you can spam all throughout the game. And I'm gonna try to show you guys a video about that very shortly as well, on like the necessary changes that happened with Coco, because I believe she has one of the biggest changes in the patch, alongside with Leon, I guess. Leon's not really that big, but it will affect the playstyle of each character's Leon. And those people who like using Leon really might have to change their playstyle. As you guys can see right now, I already have 2 kills, and both coming in for that other Leon guy. I guess, I'm not sure if he's not that good playing this game, or maybe he's not having an off, or he's just having an off day, or maybe he's not adapting well to the recent patch, but I'm pretty much doing a good amount of damage on him. And both of those kills actually come in from the clone, which is pretty funny, because I guess he wasn't really expecting how much damage that clone inflicts whenever it self-destructs. And as you guys can see, already maxed out my clone upgrades. They all have 1 level, surprisingly, which I didn't really expect. That made things a lot cheaper, and that made things for me a little bit easier to focus on my basic attacks, on my passive abilities or passive loadouts and such. So that's one good thing about doing the clone army build. But again, it's not really that awesome if you think about it. Like, it's really easy to dodge those clones, but if you get caught in between, or if you engage Leon, excuse me, head on with a clone in it, you're gonna have a bad time. But if you guys just saw right there, Voltar just completely demolished me, Leon, with those exploding drones. Those drones do a ton of damage, like instantly. It's just gonna do like 70% of your HP for no reason at all. It's just so much damage. It's so amazing. A lot of people are actually saying that he is very weak, but I really have to disagree with those people, even though you guys are pretty much high level, I guess, or in the field of, I guess, more expertise. But I think there's a good amount of potential for Voltar, and it's just not really being exploited just yet. Like, a lot of people are agreeing that Yuri is better than Voltar, but I have to say no. Mainly because I suck at Yuri and I do pretty well with Voltar. So what's the logic with that? Because I guess it really depends on every person's playstyle, or if every character will work out with everyone's playstyle. Like, it really depends on that. You can't really say that one character is bad just because you play bad at it, or all your friends play bad at it and such. Like, there are some potentials with some characters that you think are bad, but you know, you can't really just cross them out. They're not really that bad and such. Another kill right there. He really does not understand how much damage my clone does, which is really surprising. Or not really surprising. I bet you he got surprised on how much damage my clone does whenever he dies. And my clone also attacks now, so he's gonna do extra damage, maybe 29 damage at least whenever he gets to the tower. Basically 25 upon explosion, and at least 1 slash on the turret. As long as he's alive, he's gonna be able to do a lot of damage on that as well. But yeah, clone army Leon. I don't know what you guys think about it. I hope you guys are pretty like, I hope you guys are amused by this. I'm actually having fun. I actually had fun recording this. I was like, whoa, people are not expecting on how to handle this. Like, this is working out, this is possible, this is pretty fun. And I hope you guys try it as well if you guys are getting kind of bored about playing this game and you guys keep on repeating the same loadout every time you play the game. You really need to experiment. You really just need to get out there, try to open up your build orders and such, and yeah, try to just explore, because it's pretty much one of the best things with all games and also mobile games, is just exploring different types of characters, being not really being the specialist in a type of character. That's actually one good thing about the Awesomenauts game, which is supposed to be played a casual, but a lot of people are already playing it in a high level, or consider it the high level. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but we'll see though. Like, this game needs to be patched out a bit more in my opinion. But then again, I'm already having a lot of fun playing the game, so I'm really torn. Because I don't really have a hard time dealing with any characters at all. Like, I'm not really that type of person who gets completely owned every game. I do get bad games, and like, I really do get bad games because of bad matchups and such. And unfortunately, you don't really get the winning team every time you play this game. So yeah, it does happen, and I don't really care, because I always have fun playing the game even though we're losing. I guess the only time I got mad at this game is that when it joined me in a game where there's no more tower in between our base and the opening. Like, there's no more tower basically defending our base, which is really stupid, and the team's already attacking the core of our base, which is really stupid that they allowed me to join that game, because that game's pretty much done with. So that's pretty much one of my major gripes with this game, is just they completely just allow stupid stuff to happen. But then again, overall in general, I think the game is pretty solid, and if you guys again have not played this game yet, please do play it. I really recommend it. As you guys notice right now, we are inside the base of our opponent, and that is what, around 13 minutes, 12 minutes in the game. So that's actually not bad at all. Even with a pretty much killer characters like Coco and Froggy. They're not really pushers, but they're mostly killers. Even though Coco does have that upgrade where she can do plus 25% damage to turrets, she pretty much doesn't really use that until the late game, I believe. At least me, I don't really use it until the late game, until I've upgraded all my sparks, all my lightning balls. Yeah, it's really up to the player though, because it does work out as well. Maybe that could be another challenge build as well, like just build upgrade turret damage and that's it. You can't really use lightning ball. That would be pretty fun. That would be pretty interesting to see on if it's gonna work out or not. It could work out, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Their Leon actually didn't do quite well in this game. I believe he was 0 and something, which never really is pretty good. But whoever's playing, it's not really that good. But it just means that you just really need to play a little bit better. Play more games until you get the hang of everything. Or maybe some people are having a hard time adjusting to the changes. I don't really blame them because, you know, Leon's crit in general, I guess until to this point it has not been changed or it hasn't been touched yet. Yeah, I think 36 damage was too much, but then again, what is too much though? It's really hard to say. Leon, like there's one player, excuse me, in the forums. He says that Leon is completely useless now. He pointed out that he's high level character or he's a high ranking character, player, blah 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 whatever. And he stated why he's not good anymore. Like for example, he compared Leon to other characters like Funk or Durple and whatever. But I believe that he's not really meant for those types of playstyle, and I think for me, for now, I believe Leon is pretty good. And to show you guys that, I'm actually gonna play a lot more Leon in the coming days, just to show that it's still possible to win with Leon and not complain that he's underpowered. I'm not even gonna use critical. I'm not even gonna use critical build just to prove a point, I guess. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys are interested, I'm actually gonna be streaming this whole weekend. Featuring the new patch and also like the new changes as well. Like how am I gonna be able to adapt to this new change that they implemented to my favorite character Coco. And Prodigy also had some changes, but then again it's only to the prices of his loadouts, his upgrades basically. So it's not really a major bummer for me because I do expect that should happen. That should happen actually, because I believe that Prodigy is a little bit one of the easier characters to max out. It's actually so easy to farm as Prodigy. It's not really that hard. But yeah, some changes there happen. Durples, Snare upgrade did get nerfed for whatever reason. That's actually one of the biggest surprise there, like nerfing the cap. I got really surprised there. And there's some other surprising stuff as well. If you guys want to check the patch note, I'm actually gonna link the patch notes page down below in the comments and in the description box, and I hope you guys check it out and tell me guys what you think. Like what's your favorite change right here with this patch, or what's your least favorite change for the patch? And yeah, let's talk about it. My least favorite, definitely the Coco patch or the Coco changes. My most favorite is the Leon changes. Even though, like, it's my favorite because it's just gonna make people shut up about complaining that Leon is too good, which he's really not. He's dealable. He just really needs to figure out a way on how to deal with him. He really just needs to get a lot more experience than just play a couple games or so. But anyways, we are about to end this game right here. We actually have 3 clones slapping the heck out of that core for like 16 damage every slap. But anyways, that is a good game for us. We were able to win it. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. And again, if you guys have any challenge builds that you guys want to share or want to tell me, please do post them down below in the comments and I'm gonna try my best to do them. I actually did one more for another character which I'm gonna show you guys very, very soon. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys soon. Again, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/wawasc or twitter.com/wawasc for updates for future streaming. Okay, peace out. I am out.